Check, check.
Hi guys, we're
Beatbox Philippines.
What's up?
My name is Cristhian from Beatbox Philippines, and I've been beatboxing for almost a little bit, approaching 9 years already. I realized that there was a need for people to come together and not just beatbox alone, so we can learn from each other. There was Richie here, Nandani, who's now in UAE, and so is Carlo David, also a beatboxer.
Hi, I'm Joseph Amara. I'm also part of Beatbox Philippines. I've been beatboxing since 2006. Eventually, I was lucky enough that they invited me to be part of Beatbox Philippines. In terms of activities, we've been really active. We've done like different media, activities like radio interviews, radio guesting, TV guestings as well, and commercials, and even from small time gigs to from debuts, from just album launches, and then also like big corporate gigs.
So what's up? My name's Ian Somoza. My stage name is New Revolutions. I actually come from Cebu, so I met these guys when I moved, a few years after I moved to Manila. I learned beatboxing back in high school, just watched a few videos on YouTube, really liked it, and I kept practicing that. And eventually I started posting videos.
In 2005, we formed the Filipino beatbox community, and then eventually one thing led to another. We performed in gigs together, not just as individuals, which was usually the norm back then. Beatbox Philippines was formed as sort of an agency to make sure that beatboxers are well represented, and that people who would avail of Beatbox Philippines services are guaranteed that the beatboxers they get are of a professional in terms of skill and in terms of how they deal with it.
We make sure that there's activity going on, and it's not really bogus activities like money making activities. We don't really care about the money side of it, as long as we are there to promote beatboxing as an art, because eventually you would like it to become like singing, like everyone does it, or and any like guitar playing. So we want it to be out there. We don't care like who gets more famous or who gets paid more, as long as beatboxing is there. So that's what Beatbox Philippines and Filipino beatboxing community is there.
I was invited to participate in their gigs, then just jammed, and eventually they asked me to join them to be part of Beatbox Philippines. So it was really an honor for me, practicing different techniques. There's always room for growth as well, and I'm very inspired by the community, because there are a lot of talented beatboxers, especially here in the Philippines. They just need to get out there.
Beatbox Philippines has been around for around 7 years already, and now we're tying up with flip top battles.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Gap the Beatbox Machine here from San Fernando, Pampanga, represent. So I've been beatboxing for 8 years. I'm into the more hip hop, old school type of beatboxing. But I'm more of the hip hop club person. I like to do covers. I like to get the crowd into it. Do a little singing and beatboxing at the same time. Do some club sounds, because I like that party vibe. I like to get people involved with my routine. So that's why I like that old school flavor more than that new school. How did I find beatboxing? Well, as a kid, basically whatever I could copy, with my mouth and my voice. I did it. Justin Timberlake released a song way back in like 2003 or 2004. It was called Rock Your Body, and he had like a simple beatbox routine going on there. I was like, this is tight. It was like, and then from there I was like, oh wow, I learned it quickly. I picked it up in like 2 hours. So I was like, okay, this might be something I might be good at. So from then on, I just started beatboxing. I didn't actually know it was called beatboxing. I just thought it was, doing drum sounds with your mouth. I want to explore the other sound. I want to reach the more complicated sounds. I'm getting there. I'm slowly getting there, but start my own beatbox school if I could. Spread the good word of beatbox, since it's a rare art form. Not a lot of people can pick it up quickly. So that would be one of my aspirations.
Honestly, I still get nervous every time I'm about to perform, so I say a short prayer.
It's also your responsibility as a musician that the crowd enjoys.
Yeah, exactly.
Without so much as compromising yourself.
Yes.
Because I like this song, and then if they like this song better than this song, then I'll do
You have to
this
play
song.
this song.
Yeah.
I could give two enhancers. One is talking to the crowd beforehand, like individually, like conversing with them, like because what's good about the underground scene or the music scene is that people are open to talk about anything, as long as even if you're a performer or not. So that gives me energy before the performance. And also one more thing is, I like to listen to music.
Basically, what we envision Beatbox Philippines to be is like the representation of Beatbox Philippines, and a statement to the world that beatboxing is very much alive, is very much healthy in the Philippines, and that if any beatboxer out there would want to come to the Philippines, that it is a destination that welcomes all kinds of music. Be it as it may, beatboxing is relatively a young art form, and with the Filipino beatboxing community, we have a venue for us to find like-minded individuals who share the same interests.
In terms of, I guess, professionally, in terms of making a living, I don't think that. I mean, we do get like
but
It's a
you can call it extra income, but which is not actually our main purpose. But yeah, it does bring in some extra cash. Depends on the gig. We have our, you could call it day jobs, but this is more of like our passion.
Even if I started from hip hop, even if beatboxing by history is from hip hop, but I'd like to believe that beatboxing is just not limited to hip hop. It's just about where you take it. If it has measure, if it has a beat in it, beatboxing will be very much suited there.
Being part of Beatbox Philippines has really helped me develop as an individual, in terms of dealing with people and putting on a great show, basically. I do believe it's a God-given gift, and it's something that I need to share for other people to know. And really, I envision beatboxing in the Philippines to be treated as just an instrument like any other. For me, beatboxing is a tool to expressing your musicality, just like any other instrument. So I believe that's where beatboxing should be, and that should be the purpose of why we do it.
You pass it on to the next individuals who will contribute even more and make the art form grow even bigger. So who knows?
Beatboxing is really good here in the Philippines, and it's not that exposed. I mean, it's not that out there, but there's still Beatbox Philippines to be to represent the Philippines.
Yeah.
So that's one of the future plans that I want. But what we're trying to do, what we're trying to do now, hook up with Flip Top and make beatboxing out there. So Flip Top could be like a really great means of doing that. So yeah, more exposure for Beatbox Philippines, and more gigs for us.
Yay!